Hey ladies, Danger Tits here. It has been requested that I make some hair tutorials. So, I just so happened to do my hair last night. And I did it in kind of a loose, mermaid sort of kind of curl. And it is really easy to do. So I figured I would just start off and show you how to do this one. Rupert had to get in on some of the action. He was crying, but are you going to help me? You done helping me? Jordan? Jordan helping? He's done. Okay. Now, you're going to need some supplies to do this. First thing you're going to need is a setting lotion. I used to use Lotta Body. Lotta Body is amazing. It is extremely cost effective. It only takes a little bit. It holds amazingly. It's got parabens in it. That's the only downside. If you don't mind using parabens, get some Lotta Body. You can find it at Sally Beauty Supply. Works great. If you're looking for something that is paraben free like me, Motions. What is it? Foaming wrap lotion. This stuff works great, and it lasts a long time too. Very easy to use. You're also going to need pin curl clips. These are double pronged. See, they got the little springy dealy. These work great. You can also use single prong. I just like the double because they hold a little tighter. And I actually sleep in these. It does not bug me, even though it's got the little raised part. It's fine to sleep on. If you lay down and there's one that's bugging you, you just kind of move it, wiggle it into a more comfortable place. Easy. And another thing that's good to have is like a silk sleeping scarf or something to, tie that whole mess up with, because that's going to protect it from getting frizzy. You always want to cover your hair with something like a silky scarf when you set it, because otherwise, it's going to be rubbing on your pillow, unless you got a satin pillow, and it's going to create frizz, and you're going to do all that work and wake up in the morning and have frizzy hair, and then you're going to cry. And unless you wanted frizzy hair, in which case you'll be like, hell yeah, frizzy hair. That's exactly what I wanted. Depends on what you want. So, I'll show you my technique. Okay, now I'm not going to do it for real, because this will last me a couple days if I set it nicely at night. But what I do is I'll actually use this to wet my hair. Your hair does not have to be soaking wet. You just need to get it kind of damp, a little damp through, so that it can be rearranged into a new shape and reset. That's it. It doesn't have to be soaking wet. If you try to do it when it's really wet, chances are it's not going to dry, and you're going to wake up in the morning and then you're going to be really pissed because it's going to go flop. That's so depressing. So very lightly wet it down, or do like I do, just use the setting lotion to do it. So first I'll separate out front piece of my hair, and I'll give it a couple of pumps with the wrap lotion and twist it up. And you're just going to be twisting it down. And make sure you twist it pretty. You don't just want to pay attention to, trying to keep it smooth. It doesn't have to be super perfect. And then I usually stick it under my bra. I'm not wearing a bra, so I'm going to stick it in my armpit because I'm a classy broad. Then you take the other half of this hair, add a couple more pumps throughout. Make sure you get the ends more. I don't worry so much about the top because I know it's not going to stay super textured up here. And this is more of a effect for down here. So concentrate on the ends. And you push that through. And then grab the front piece and twist it together. So you'll have one long kind of coiled up piece that is all covered with wrap lotion. Then what you're going to do is coil it up on your head and try to rearrange it in a way that you can sleep on it. So you're going to make it flat. We're not doing like a big puffy raised coiled up bun. It's going to be a flat kind of spiral, flat to your head. So coil that up. However you can make it work. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to stay nice and smooth and be able to sleep on it. There we go. So coil it up. Tuck the ends under. Make sure you tuck the ends under. You don't want them hanging out because then they'll get all frayed out and nasty. Get your pin curl clips. And just slide a few around the edges. You feel like you need some more after you throw a couple in? Put some more. Shouldn't take too terribly many. You're not you know, locking it down like Fort Knox or nothing. Just has to kind of be held in place. Remember, we're going to put a scarf on as well. So you just want to get it secured. Then repeat for the other side. Put the wrapping lotion in, separate out front piece, twist her up, shove it in your armpit like a classy bitch. More foaming wrap lotion. Twist them both together. See? Nice and flat. Get the pin curl clips in, and if you want to use bobby pins, use bobby pins. You don't have to use the pin curl clips. I like these because they're easy and they hold more secure. Bobby pins always jump out when I try to do stuff like this. Obviously, they've got their place. Oh, and I missed a piece of hair. Don't miss a piece of hair like me. But bobby pins have their place, but I think when setting hair, it's just so much easier to use, for me, to use the pin curl clips. Now, that was it. That took no time. And it's easier to do in the bathroom where I've got the 3 mirrors surrounding me and I can see all angles. So once you get good at it, you'll be able to bust it out really fast. Then all you got to do is take your scarf. Hang on to it. And you can leave the top free or not. There's no action going on up here, so you can, you know. Sometimes I just tuck the little back in. It's like, whatever. Just hold the coils in the back. That is that. Now you look just like your grandma. But you'll wake up in the morning looking like a beautiful mermaid with your long, delicious locks flowing in the wind. So, give it a try. And if you do, make sure you tell me how well it worked out because I'd love to hear. All right? Have a good one, ladies.